done the autopsy of the late Elias Ali, an 11-year-old student at Oshwal, and all the features are pointing to a case of drowning. And we have looked for other injuries, no other injuries apart from the features of drowning. So the cause of death is drowning, and I would just request the DCI to maybe look for circumstances, circumstantial evidence, so that we can maybe know the manner of death of the late student, 11-year-old. And it looks like he was not in water for long, because signs of immersion have not established themselves. So he was not in water for a long time. Okay? And then I find that there is still some undigested food in the stomach. So if I knew the time he ate last, I know he died not more than 3 hours after that. Not more than 3 hours after the last feeding.
The school becomes apparent the moment the parents drop their kids there. The kids, when they leave, they are handed over to the parents. In these circumstances, an 11-year-old child of our client was dropped in school, and the school, Visha Oshwal, took custody and possession of that minor. As a father, as a mother, when the parent went to collect the kid in the evening, he could not be able to get this particular child. He was handed over other children who he gave a guardian to take home. He mounted a search to look for the whereabouts of his dear child. Among the areas that he made a search is the swimming pool, where he found other children swimming. There was no indication that there was a body lying down there. The swimming pool is within the perimeter walls of the school. My client looked for the child. He stayed in school up to around 10 p.m. He left. Today, at around 2:03 p.m., that is when information came that the minor has been found deceased in the swimming pool. Which means, if we take the arithmetic of the timing, that this child must have died in the swimming pool, then that child must have died in the swimming pool during school hours. If school hours end at 5 and the child has been found more than 18 hours, the doctor, the pathologist, has properly put it that there are no signs of immersion. The child was in water for a limited time, not exceeding 2 to 3 hours. Very fundamental questions arise. Where was this child from the time the teachers say the child escaped their eyesight? A duration of 18 hours. Number two, how did this child go to the swimming pool? The lessons, the timetable lessons don't indicate that this child was supposed to be in the swimming pool. Third, where was the guard who was in charge of that swimming pool? Is it a place where children walk to the swimming pool, swim without the guard, the lifeguard? The swimming pool, as the media have seen, to the far deep end, it is marked 10.5 meters. The height of this kid can't be more than 2 feet at 11 years old. Where was the school authority in terms of taking care of this child? Fourth, what happened? Did the school retrieve the minor from the swimming pool, keep the minor, the body elsewhere, came to dump it today in the swimming pool in the morning so that the signs of immersion are not there? The circumstances of drowning are three. One, accidental. Is there a possibility that this child died accidentally? If that is the theory, then that child could have stayed there until today and signs of immersion could have been found. The second theory of drowning is if this child was committing suicide, decided to hide from the teachers, go and jump and commit suicide. If that child committed suicide, it could be around 2 to 3 p.m. last night. It was retrieved after a duration of more than 18 hours. No signs of immersion are appearing. The third theory for suicide is when it is done by somebody else with a purpose of murdering. This child being brought, immersed in water, breathes water inside, dies, and that person either leaves the body there for 18 hours, the signs of immersion could have come. Did this child get immersed in water, removed from there, kept elsewhere, with a motive of going to drop this child, the body, in a place that cannot be found? Those are the fundamental questions the parents are asking. The DCI has removed, there is suspicion of sodomy. And as family, we have raised that question that we will need an analysis whether this child underwent sodomy. The DCI and government analysts have taken the swab to determine, to investigate. We shall also be sending our pathologists to be present when that type of investigation is being conducted. This is a clear case of negligence, outright, that the school that collects the school fees has neglected to do that which the law mandates them to do. Did they undertake necessary steps to ensure safety of the children when they are near the swimming pool? No. Did they respond in a manner that is responsive when this calamity happened? The duration they have taken tells you that there's something being hidden. Did they want the fourth estate, the media, and the public to access the scene of crime? There was a lot of resistance to that effect. What is the school hiding? What does the school know that the parents are not supposed to know?